To quote Ron, I guess it would be that they're mean, vicious, and nasty. I mean, people will say to me, "Oh, but you never went in." You must be out of your mind. Of course I did. When I walked through the door of the enclosure, Tunder would jump up. He would smell your breath. He wanted to know what you've eaten or if you changed your toothpaste. They loved to play. And they were sneaky. They'd come up behind you and they'd grab your glove and take off and, want you to chase and play with them. Ron was a field biologist. He had already studied 51 packs in the wild. The 1980s, the wolf still had really bad press. There wasn't a lot of good education out there about wolves. I mean, myself, I didn't know that much about wolves until I married Ron, and that was just natural. And then when we did bring Tundra and Tyga home, and we realized there was so much hostility towards them and towards us because we had them and because we spoke in positive ways about them, it just made me think, that was the teacher brain working, I guess, that we really needed to educate people. We needed to let people see up close what these animals are really like. Ron was writing another book about wolves, and he thought it would be very interesting to be able to compare behavior of captive wolves with all the research that he had done in the past with wild wolves. We learned about Jim Whipper, who had a captive pack in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So in 1993, we had the first wolf weekend at the Halliburton Forest. A student from Carleton University, Michael Pollock, Ron, Peter Schleifenbaum at the Halliburton Forest, and Jim Whipper, who had the captive pack of wolves in Michigan, organized this weekend. And it was very successful, so we continued to have wolf weekends at the Halliburton Forest. And then when Jim Whipper decided that he needed to have a change of career, he wanted to find a place for his captive wolf pack. And so we got together with Peter Schleifenbaum at the Halliburton Forest, and I guess we talked Peter into agreeing to take the wolves to the Halliburton Forest. I think people think that if you've handled it and if you've fed it and you've done things with it, that it's not going to be able to adjust to the wild. And I don't agree with that, because I've seen that it can be done. It's a big commitment, and it's a way of life, and you can't really do anything else. You're devoted to that 24/7 to keep them safe and keep them healthy, so that they can go on and live the life that they should.